We're joined now by Dr. Misha Manuchehri, our Extension Weed Specialist. Misha, today we want to talk about some applied research on herbicide-resistant weeds, and let's kind of just talk about what you and the team have set up in the greenhouse.
Sure, so these are all Italian ryegrass plants, annual ryegrass, Marshall ryegrass. We have a few different names in Oklahoma, same plant, and we're just trying to find out, is there any products that are still working to kill this weed in wheat once it's emerged? And there are two products that we're screening, axial and aggressor herbicide.
So what are we seeing so far in the results?
Yeah, so we have, this would be a very typical, this is a non-treated, didn't spray anything on these plants. This would be a successful treatment. Many of these plants are dying. Both of these herbicides kill fairly slowly, so it takes multiple weeks for us to see kill. This is from an axial application. We also have some plants that were sprayed with aggressor herbicide. That herbicide can only be sprayed in coaxium wheat systems. And so we're trying to find out, do our plants, are they resistant to axial and aggressor, or is it one or the other? And if they're resistant to both, what do we do?
As you try to find the answer to that very question, talk about pre versus post-emergence and how you're looking at that piece.
Yeah, so typically we like to spray herbicides post-emergence once the plants have come up. In some counties, we are gonna have resistance to the only post products left. So that will force us, if we wanna stay in winter wheat, to spray a herbicide that goes down shortly after planting. That's called the delayed pre-application timing. Those herbicides are Axiom, Zidua, and Anthem Flex, and we have found in past research studies that they do a very good job controlling this plant.
So if these two herbicides that we're talking about don't work, let's talk about some of the options that the other options producers might have.
Sure, so they can go out, if they're gonna use a chemical application in wheat, they can go out shortly after planting at that delayed pre-emergence timing. It is important that we have a rain following those applications to get the herbicide incorporated. And once we do, many of those products, Axiom, Anthem Flex, Zidua, they do a great job controlling ryegrass. So we still have a timing, it's just not the post-emergence timing.
Okay. How about tillage or no-till? How does that play into what you're seeing in the fields?
That's a good question. So of course we're seeing more tillage as herbicide-resistant weeds increase. We're trying to find out, we have some students looking at whether residue impacts some of our delayed pre-emergence herbicides. If we have too much residue on the ground, are some of those pre's going to suffer? So far, we are seeing that if we spray with enough water, our carrier volume is high enough, we aren't seeing any kind of hindrance from having residue on the ground. So that is a good thing. What is most important with the pre's, again, is getting them incorporated by rainfall, not the type of tillage plan you have.
Got it. And of course, rainfall is a little challenging right now, to say the least. Yes. What do you, when you get all of this information gathered up, then what happens? Is it translated to producers who can then apply the information?
Yes, so we have an Italian ryegrass management fact sheet, and we also like to update our county maps. Oftentimes we tweet those out on social media and just try and let producers in Oklahoma now and our extension personnel, here's where we have issues so we can plan for future seasons.
Great. Okay, great information. Thank you very much. And of course, we can provide a link to those fact sheets on sunup.okstate.edu.